Hey everybody, welcome back to some more Evil Genius. Let's hope that today isn't a fucking travesty, because this is our first time recording and streaming on the new monitor. The monitor came in 2 days early. It's a bigger resolution than usual, so hopefully that won't mess with my recording at all. And I'm also on a new keyboard that I've had for less than 1 hour, because of course these things would all come in at the same time. So my left hand is probably going to fall in the wrong spot often, but I've disabled my Windows key to make sure I don't go accidentally hitting that when I go to hit Control. Hope you're pumped, everybody. Hope you're okay with me playing Ghost Recon and having the stream on in the background. Yeah, have fun. A big part of my streams is that it's kind of like a podcast, you know? Oh, Jesus. Everyone looks so jagged and weird. Does it look like that on the stream recording? I bet you it's because it's stretched to an unnatural resolution. Okay, I have an easy fix, everybody. Let's fix it. Back, everybody. I think I fixed it. I just went to the widescreen patch I use and typed in the new resolution of the new monitor. It's like, what did I say it was? Like 2,540 by 1,440, something like that. It's just, it didn't scale properly. I went into the fan patch and fixed it up. So let's give this a try. The menus already look better. That's better. Now it's not all jagged and weird. Yeah, we fixed it. It was a conflict between that and borderless gaming, which is a piece of software I use to get this to not crash. Because if you have the widescreen patch for this game and you tab out of the game and tab in, like I just did there, it crashes the game. But if you use borderless gaming, which is a program that just gets games to be in full screen borderless if you have them in windowed mode, then it works way better. So I did that, and now it doesn't crash. Oh shit, are you hiding? Good, just making sure they're hiding. Okay, I'm gonna have to get used to how long it takes. Like, I have to move my mouse more to get it across the whole screen. Comfy new keyboard though. I'm liking this new keyboard, and it's cheaper than my old one was back when I got that, which is cool. And I don't need to worry about my monitor blacking out anymore because I have a new monitor that's not a hunk of crap. Okay, let me catch up on your questions in the chat while we build up a little bit of money for the impressive desk so that we can continue our stuff here. We need to wait for these guys to fuck off anyway. Is there any way to regain the lives of lost henchmen? No, unfortunately. Henchmen's lives only go down if a special agent took them out. And they have 3 lives. After that, they're dead. As far as I know, there's no way to get them back. How many henchmen can you get in this game? Is Kane the only one you can get? No, as you hit certain thresholds of notoriety, you can get more and more henchmen. I believe if you were to keep every henchman alive and you were to get every henchman you're allowed to get, then by the end of the game, I think you'd have 8. I doubt you'd have more. That'll do. Just wanted to see. I have 3-hour travel to work and I'll use TAD the whole time. Thank you, I appreciate it. Someone was asking if they can use TAD on a Windows phone. You can. You just need to use the browser version. Just be sure not to send more than 500 points in a day on the phone version and not more than 150 a day on the browser version. Anything beyond that won't actually tally. Yay for the new monitor. I'm very happy with it so far. Okay, get back to stealing, because I know it's only 2 dudes and only one of them can steal money, but we do need money right now. As you can tell, money's an issue. So we're building up on that. And we need to start doing these quests to get the different crime lords. It's time we do a little bit of plot progress. We did no plot yesterday because we were mostly setting things up. Wow, at this new resolution, if you look at the mini-map, you can just see the whole entire island right there. That is so convenient. That is so convenient. This widescreen mod that fans made is very good. All right. We need more notoriety. I know, right? Definitely need more. Duskers is the game I linked to you in Discord. Oh, sorry. A few games got linked to me in Discord. I'll need to double check that. Sorry. Gemanicas? Gemanicas? Ihkas? I think I'm pronouncing that right. I hope so. Okay. So for our next main story thing, you're good. Which one are you? The valets one? Yeah, the Indian crime lord just requires 5 valets. So I'm gonna do that one right away, because that one will cause basically no heat. Our heat in the world is all around really, really, really low, so now would be a good time to go do some acts of infamy. Let's set some up. I wouldn't mind stealing some more stuff to keep our loyalty high. 9 workers? That's too many workers for us. 5 technicians. Could probably give them a guard and a couple valets to escort them. See, these two are going to need more people to escort them, so I don't want to... Because I don't want to generate too much heat. Alright, have you watched last night's Raw? Yeah, it was pretty good. How is our overall loyalty right now? 82 is not bad, but I'd like to have more. I'm surprised our smarts is so low. I'm actually not sure what they're using right now that's actually taking up smarts. Because those aren't used by much. You know, it's probably the teaching that's doing it. I believe teaching does actually use up smarts. Who's the best henchman in the game? It depends on what you're using it for. Why did you never made a video on Kenshi? I did streams of it way back in the day. But I still need to refamiliarize myself with the new stuff in it. I haven't gotten around to it. I've been so busy with other things. Okay, this valet doesn't need to be there anymore, protecting that one guy. Do we have any other place that could use a valet? What other things do we have? This could use 1 valet. 1 guard, 6 workers. Not an awful one to do. We still need to plot in Australia, because Australia, I know for sure, has some acts of infamy that we are capable of doing, but we haven't done yet, and we haven't discovered them yet, so we need to do some plotting. Best starting henchmen? Again, depends on what you're using them for. All 3 starting ones are very good. All right, just immediately do it. It's a 3-minute one, so they might need to bail out halfway through. Only 1 notoriety, 2 heat. Armand Krishnan is a charismatic rogue adored by the Indian public who see him as a Robin Hood-like figure. His popularity is the only thing that stops the Indian government from destroying him. If the people of India knew that his main source of revenue was kidnapping and selling untouchables for illegal medical research, his reputation would be shattered. Time for a spot of blackmail. Alright, we're going for it. Now, Australia's name isn't misspelled. It's Australasia, because it also includes... New Zealand. I don't like that this saboteur is getting so far in. Well, infiltrator is the same thing. If they find important shit like this, they'll blow it up. So I really want him out of here. I might have to kill tag him at some point. Let's get Kane over there, because he might be about to walk in. No, he's going the wrong way. Good. Okay, we might get him out of here without having to kill him. Okay. You guys are doing that. That's good. How about Cuba? 7 workers, not happening. 5 and 2 guards. 10 workers. God. So many worker-heavy ones early in the game because it assumes you're going to have a lot of workers. But we've largely moved on from workers quickly. 5 technicians, 5 workers. That's a pretty good one, actually. And I'm also throwing, you know what, let's throw 3 valets in there and we'll bring 1 over from here. To help deal with the heat of having quite a few people there. We'll go do that one because Patriot don't care about us right now. You'll notice I'm missing clicks a lot. Like, I went to go click that and I stopped short. Again, getting used to a larger monitor. You can only imagine the wrestler when I say get Kane over there. Yeah. I'm only used to it because I played the game for so long. Oh shit, I didn't tag them before they got in. We really want more valets in this space. Gotta get that minion capacity up. Alright, he left. Okay. Can someone please go get that suitcase of money before someone steals it? God. If I wanted to go high heat, who would I want? You'd want to go with Maximilian because he gets Jubei, who is the best melee combat henchman in the game. He's the only henchman who consistently beats one-on-ones with super agents. He is by far the most powerful melee character in the game. Especially once you get his Eviscerate ability. Alright, we're not getting any money from that because it's just a valet and they can't steal or plot. Nice success. All right, get them out of there. Sure, he can beat super agents himself. Yeah, just make sure to get his eviscerate ability, because it does a ton of damage. I can see the little paw shadows of cats wanting in the room. All right, good. These guys coming back home. Still waiting for guys to get out on the map. We have a lot of civilians locked in here who are thoroughly annoyed. I would escort them out right now, but my valets are dealing with bigger problems. We actually don't have many people on the island right now. The main thing slowing us down right now is just worker production is very slow. We can speed it up, but it costs money, and we just can't afford that right now. You can see, like, if we can speed it up like every 40 seconds, but it costs 500 every time, you know? The fastest you can go is like 2,000, and it's like every 10 seconds you get one. Okay, there we go. We have a lot of people there. They're stealing us a ton of money, and we really bumped up our heat. It only takes 15 seconds to do this because we have so many technicians. Any minion that got sent into space needs at least a modicum of protection. Why not go to all the time and expense? Why go to all the... Oh god, I'm illiterate. Why go to all the time and expense of researching and designing your own? I'll continue in a minute.
Apologies in advance to those of you waiting for the corn price index, as the farmers' news is being pushed down the schedules by the shocking events of today. Despite their best efforts, Patriot forces were unable to prevent the atrocity that has left the region reeling.
See Katasumi. Alright. Oh, no, it went away. We will never read it again. Right, I forgot ones where you steal things don't, well, you can pause it on the recording and read it if you want to. Things that you steal never get their, Oh no, that's the Indian crime lord right there. Yeah, he's just going to his desk. Things that you steal, for whatever reason, the icon goes away after. Forgot about that. Alright, we got our notoriety up, and our minion cap has not gone up yet. Okay. God, this menu looks so crisp now, doesn't it? Pretty good for a 2004 game. Can you assassinate JFK in this game? I think you might be able to, but I don't think it specifically calls him JFK. I think they leave it a bit ambiguous. Alright, security network, I'm happy with that for now. They got the front door, and that's what matters. They also have right there, yeah, to make sure people don't break out. Probably I'm going to make a bigger armory later. Alright, they already have a spacesuit there. Is it just loyalty? Yeah, it's just loyalty. Still good. Every time someone goes to drop off money or buy something, they get a little loyalty. What does Lord Kane do either being pretty good on the world map? He's the best social minion. He's the worst fighter of the three starting henchmen, but he gains abilities that are really good for crowd control as well as lowering your own heat. Alright, you can get back to stealing because they've left you alone. This game is fantastic for being an older game. There are a lot of older games that are great. I want to play more great old games on the show. The icon goes away. Where did Sting go? I think he got his neck messed up on a buckle bomb. I think that's what happened. God, I love having our awesome wrestling references constantly. Is your favorite color by any chance yellow? Mine? No. Ignore the cat meowing at the door. Alright. Wouldn't mind stealing some of these vases. In fact, that one right there barely takes anyone. Let's do it. 2 workers, 2 valets, 1 technician. Easy. Do we want to get any of these valets to go home? The technicians really don't need to be there anymore, do they? Yeah, they're terrible at stealing money. They're the same as a worker at it, though, but I don't want to have a ton of technicians not at home. How many technicians was I getting over here? 1? We'll just move you over. That'd be faster. We really don't need 2 valets there. You know what? Yeah. And you know what? Yeah, just take all of these guys that need to be brought over and we'll just repurpose them. Okay. Okay, we'll read it first this time. A gang of international grave robbers have recently been making world news for the desecration of a royal crypt in the Ming Dynasty, a particularly macabre act of evil, and it's a shame we didn't think of it first. No matter, the situation can be remedied thanks to a helpful of tip-offs from our contacts in the region. The thieves are holed up in an abandoned factory in a little visited town, along with all their looted treasure. Well aware of the heat that they've garnered, the thieves are willing to sacrifice a cut of their spoils for protection from the local mobsters as well as Anvil agents. Get it. Alright, is anybody in our base? Sorry, the resolution is so big now, it's actually hard to see the red dots when they're amongst things in our base. Oh, sorry, I didn't read some of these bit donations and some of the follows. Sorry, I totally didn't know. Again, I'm getting used to this whole new setup that I have together now. Thanks for following. DeKillX. Probably just DeKill. I don't know if the X is supposed to be like for flair or not. But let's go DeKillX. Welcome to the flock. Thanks for following. Oh, it told me about him twice for some reason. Okay, weird. And thanks for the 5 bits, Archmage Nick. We got it. Where is it going to auto-put it? In my inner sanctum? That's fine. Go sit down so you can heal up. And Zobek, thanks for the 30 bits. Hooray for all the mess-ups. Here you are. Go fixing it. Yeah. Alright, we succeeded in that, although most of them died. We'll just, call them out of here. We don't need that one valet there. So he can go home. We're now Sly, our notoriety. Still haven't increased our cap, though. What's he carrying in? Oh, he must be carrying the loot we just got. Cool. I really like that we're getting a lot more loot very quickly. How do you recommend getting into wrestling? If I want to get into wrestling, how do you recommend I start? Go to our wrestling chat on our Discord. They'd love to help you there if you say like, hey, how do I get into wrestling? There are all kinds of videos they can link you and stuff that are all free. It's great. Okay, I really want to take the Sound of Music at some point because I know this gives, I think it's smarts and attention. This is a really good one to steal. So what is that? 4 technicians, 6 workers. That's not bad. That's really not bad. Now, I've recently lost a lot of technicians, haven't I? No, I haven't. I just mostly have technicians over here that can be relocated. Okay. How many do I need over here? 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 workers. All right, and just take everybody from there to take some of the burden off. Because Hammer doesn't give a shit about us right now. Anvil barely does, despite that heist we did. We really covered it up well. All right, we're not making nearly as much money as we were in Central, Midwestern America. Believe it or not, Central Russia is not worth quite as much, but we're still stealing some money while we're here. In fact, we could do some decent plotting because we have technicians here, and they're very good at plotting. Let's actually plot a bit. Yeah, getting less money because of it, but they're actually quite good at plotting, so we'll take care of that now. Do henchmen count towards the total people needed for acts of infamy? No, but they do help a lot with acts of infamy. They give bonuses, kind of like other people would. Like, science minions tend to make missions take less time and they boost your intel in the region. Military minions tend to make it so your people are less likely to die on missions, and they tend to be good at stealing money. And social minions can't steal or plot, but they reduce the heat you generate in the area, so you can drop off more people without generating a ton of heat for your island. So naturally, Lord Kane, he's super intelligent. His thing is he covers for some of the heat, but mostly in the map, he's kind of a science minion. He gives you a lot of intel on the region. I don't think he speeds up missions, though. And all henchmen are pretty decent at protecting your people. If a henchman dies on a mission, not to a super agent, like out in the world, then about 10 or 15 minutes later, he'll show up at your island again. He won't be missing a life unless a super agent was the one that took him out. So you could pretty liberally send your henchman out there. Like, once I have a second henchman, I'll probably have one henchman who's going to be spending a lot of time out in the world map. Which Evil Genius is the worst to play for you personally. If you're not using the fan patch Maximilian, because Maximilian's bonus is he has a massive discount to research, which is really good, but it's broken. In the game, if you buy the game right now, that bonus doesn't work. It's ridiculous. You need the fan patch to make his bonus work. He gets a 90% discount on paying money to rule out combinations of items that won't work in research. We don't have research unlocked yet. We get that a little farther in the plot. You can get him. Sorry, I had to look down for my control button because where on my new keyboard, where control would be on my pinky is the Windows key. I already have Windows lock turned on. Fan patch included. Is that? Yeah, fan patch included. I always forget her name, but the Cruella de Vil looking lady. Okay, you know what? Get back to stealing while you're doing this, because we do need to build up a bit of a surplus. Alright, top secret documents procured from Hammer HQ indicate that the organization is in the final testing phase of a new technology and crowd pacification. Though we don't know where this research is based, if nothing else, we should ensure that the process is sabotaged, and if possible, we should attempt to steal as much of the technology as possible for our own use. Maybe Hammer can be tempted to field test their new equipment if we induce a suitable situation. Riot, anyone? Awesome. Oh, fuck. We gotta abandon it right away. We can't do it again for a little while. You can see the timer there. Because instantly they showed up, so bad timing, but we would totally have failed and had a lot of losses. It's better to bail out early and try it again later. No penalty for failing a mission, either than the minions that might die and having to replace them. But the Cruel Devil looking lady, her henchman is the best guy in the game at stealing money, and that is nice. And he's a very good combat minion. In fact, he carries a magnum, which is a concealed weapon, so high-level soldiers won't shoot on sight, and is very powerful, and he has great abilities. He is a really good henchman. All 3 starting henchmen are great, but he is the least good of 3 really good henchmen, and her ability is the least good. She has a huge aura around her, giving attention and loyalty, although it doesn't give a ton of it. And every minion's loyalty decreases slower as a constant ability, which is nice, but as long as you have a lot of loot, loyalty is really not an issue. Like, loyalty right now, not really much of a problem, as long as we have people who have time off and we have well-placed loot. We've got loot in good areas, and we have enough people that our minions get a decent amount of time off so they can spend it near the loot that gives them loyalty. Hey, Bunchy Cat. Alright, he's fully healed up for sure, so we'll get him out of his chair. And, he can hang out by this guy, giving loyalty and attention to our security room operator. And that means whenever we jail somebody, we can have them mock the person in the jail to get us some more notoriety easily. God, I am able to zoom out so far now on my new monitor that the technicians look a little bit like they could be investigators. I'm gonna have to be careful about that. Oh, looks like the agents are gone here. Get right to that mission and steal while you're doing it, because we want that cash. I believe it's at 80 notoriety that we get our first bonus henchman. And I will probably pick the guy that you guys are less familiar with, because I can get Colonel Blackheart. Colonel Blackheart is a really cool one. Ooh, we just took 5 losses there already? Fuck. Colonel Blackheart is the one that's pre-order bonus in the UK only. But if you own the Good Old Games version, it just comes with it. If you look at like your extra downloads on your Good Old Games folder, there's the World Domination pack, and you want to install that. That gives you stuff like these recliner chairs and a few other things. Like the unique, yeah, he's got a pet monkey, and he has a blunderbuss, which is a concealed rifle. He's a really good character. He's not like OP or anything, but he's a solid henchman. He's a military henchman, definitely. Like, he's not very good at plotting out in the world. He's decent at taking money, and he's very good at protecting people in, on acts of infamy. We got it. A lot of losses, though.
a cabal of villains perpetrating an atrocity in the motherland. If you know anything about this event or suspect anyone of being involved, you must contact your local Hammer official immediately.
There we go. Oh, do not put it in the staff room. That's just asking to get it stolen. I'll put it right there for now, because right now, I'd normally put that in the science lab because it gives you smarts being near it, and the people who drain it the most are the scientists. But educators are going to drain it as well. So for now, we'll put it in a training room that's far away from the entrance because we don't want it getting stolen. So there we go. That's another thing we've gotten. And our unit capacity cap has not gone up yet. We're up to 69 notoriety now. Again, I want in this playthrough to do every active infamy in the game. It's going to be a lot of fun. I know it's been a day already, but thoughts on WrestleMania 34? Personally, for me, it was interesting. It's one of my favorite WrestleManias I've seen in years. I didn't like the ending. It ended on a sour note, but I really had fun. Me and Fatima had a great time watching it. Yeah, Sound of Music. Oh, gives us loyalty and endurance. I thought it gave off smarts. Okay, endurance is an interesting one. Oh, no, you. Mark you. You're just a pathetic investigator. You're very low quality. Smash doesn't give a shit about us right now. We should probably do some missions in Smash territory. So Hammer is getting on high alert. Hammer is the only one right now who really has heat on us. We're doing a good job of sending agents home with no info. If they go home with no info, we drop our heat by a lot. If your loot gets looted, can you re-loot your loot? Yeah, you need to go do the mission again to get your loot back. It's a bit of a pain. You really don't want it to get stolen, but you can get it back. All of Twitch is lagging up for you every 30 seconds. Sorry, I think Twitch in general is having an off day. See ya, Jetstream. Philosopher's Stone, yeah, workers, technicians, that's not a hard one. 9 workers. Again, I want to steal as much as I can. Don't like that I'm getting basically no money right now. I'm just stockpiling money at the moment. There's nothing we need to buy, but you need to buy a lot of things over the course of this game, so stockpiling is a good idea. So this gives, oh yeah, I guess it's hard to tell in the background. I think it's supposed to be green, but it looks yellowish because of the background color. Yellow is smarts, green is endurance, but I think you're right. I think that is supposed to be endurance. If so, that's awesome, because endurance is a pretty rare one to get back through loot. Okay, let's keep doing missions. Hammer's got a lot of heat, so let's not hit up Cuba. All the communist nations are under Hammer's protection. Felonious fundraiser, 6 valets. That's an easy one then. We're sending 6 valets there. And while we're here, actually, because we need to get this guy, let's send in 4 more technicians. They'll work together on this. All right, because we need them there for the American crime lord anyway. Felonious fundraiser. Reverend Jesse Suitbaker? Never seen that name, is a television evangelist with a talent for inspiring gullible people to donate money to fund the continued existence of his homely peddling show. Interrupt the proceedings and forcibly take the Reverend off the air, then uses TV studio to disseminate our own propaganda and dupe the easily led masses into supporting our bid for world domination. Most people don't listen to the actual message. It's all about the sincere expressions and earnest gesturing. That's pretty funny. All right, we're gonna do a big plot on the West Coast. If they take your loot, does your heat skyrocket because they find out you stole an object? I'm not sure actually, but probably. Isn't the Saber who has a secret agent that you can't permanently deal with? Yeah, you can't permanently kill John Steele, who is the Saber's secret agent, until you beat the game. The win condition of the game is killing him. Every other super agent you can kill through an act of infamy is just very difficult. So the first, you run into them at certain thresholds of notoriety, with the first one being Smash. You get them in like order of like the weakest to the strongest. The Smash one is not horrible to deal with. She's the easiest one to deal with, but still every super agent is a problem. Thanks for following, Deathman. Welcome to the flock. Nakamura's heel turn has you very interested. Me too. Because he can be a great heel. Wow, I didn't even mark them, and it looks like they're just walking out without even finding anything, but, you know, mark them, be safe. I thought it was if you capture him and end the game, you get an extra cutscene. I don't know if he's absolutely required to beat the game to be in your jail, but I know for a fact you can beat the game with him on the jail, and the win condition of the game is you blast off a rocket to, like, take over the moon or some shit. You can strap him to the rocket to kill him. Why Shen Yu? Shen Yu has amazing bonuses and a great starting guy. Alright, let's do the plot one first. Marvin DeLuca is the head of America's most notorious crime family. Why is he on the West Coast then? The DeLuca originally made their name by distilling and selling moonshine during Prohibition. Now they have their fingers in a number of criminal pies, from gambling to protection rackets. Seek an audience with the DeLuca. And make him an offer he can't refuse. Only one notoriety for that because his main plot. And then we'll use the leftovers to go do this one. Might need to send in more valets if anyone dies. You can beat the game with a James Bond in your jail? Interesting. Oh, 6 losses there. Some of those are probably... Yep. Some of those were valets we needed up here. Alright, we'll have new ones shipping in already. Get that ahead of time so we don't have a bunch of downtime. We'll keep the technicians that are already there to speed up their other mission. He's probably in Nevada? Maybe. I just figured it'd make sense for him to be in New York, you know? Or maybe Chicago? You voted to change his name to Shen Yi? A good reference. That's a high quality reference. God, this resolution really is perfect for this game. Being able to see all the red dots on the island just from here without having to scroll around too much. Oh shit. Are you almost done that? Good, they're almost done that because enemies just arrived. So I really want to hide before it gets too bad. Come on, finish it already. The second you're done that, I hide. Boom.
The West Coast is abuzz with rumors that Marvin DeLuca, the reclusive
Oh, we just lost intel.
boarding a plane at a private airfield outside Los Angeles. DeLuca is rarely seen in public since the famous Laszlo twin murders. So, whatever has drawn the Don out of his hiding must be important. Perhaps a grand meeting of crime bosses, Bill? Brr, I wouldn't like to be in a room with guys like that. All those big guns. You think they're compensating for something, Larry? Eh? I must stress that Bill's views do not represent my own.
Those are good quality Hammer investigators.
The world can be a dangerous place for your minions.
Yes, I know what dangers are, game. Alright. Yeah, we're still hiding even though we don't see anyone because it's actually just our intel's really bad. We're shipping out a lot of people and it looks like some of the people came off of this. So we're low on intel at the moment. Some of our intel too was coming from our technicians and we lost a few here. So we're just giving it some time. Automatically they will eventually go back to doing their job. Avatar is being attacked. Whoa, really? Oh shit. Kill them. Actually, kidnap 2 of them. Yeah, they're shooting our Evil Genius. We'll be fine though. We got guards on it. You can see the guards have different attack animations because they are better at combat. We're knocking out 2 of them so that we can, is it Good Valley's taking away the body bag? We're knocking out 2 of them so that we can mock them in the jail cell to get easy notoriety. Larry and Bella are the best radio duo. I am inclined to agree. Come on, get the extra people there already. Alright, good, they're in the jail cells. Alright, where's Kane? He's over here. Alright, Kane is on his way, just in case. There's a chance whenever you mock somebody in a jail cell that they'll break out. So I just want a henchman over there to deal with it if it happens. If you mock someone and they break out, though, you can't try to mock them again. Okay, successful. We got a notoriety point for it. And we'll mock this one. You should buy some guns at some point. I was actually thinking about just buying them now so that we can do executions. Boom. We did it. Mocked both of them successfully, and our capacity's not up yet, but we did get a little bit of very easy notoriety. And again, we're just hovering over this guy to keep his attention and loyalty high so he can work longer hours. Now, executions can be done by henchmen who carry guns on them. So if we get Colonel Blackheart, he can do executions. But gun cabinets are actually quite cheap. And we want them soon anyway, because soon we're going to have a mission where a bunch of enemy workers come to our island to invade, and they don't drop body bags, so we might actually just want to open fire on them with rifles and handguns. Okay, a rifle there, and we'll do a handgun cabinet right there. We're going to want more than one rifle cabinet and one handgun cabinet at some point. So rifles are used by guards, handguns are used by workers. I wish there was an alert level where you could tell your workers, like, hey, workers, get your guns, but guards don't. That'd be nice. Because that was the crime lord getting here. Workers' pistols are concealed weapons. Guards' rifles they carry on their back, which means high-level agents might just shoot on sight when they see the gun. All right. It's safe here now. Felonious Fundraiser, we already read that one, so we'll just have them do it. All right, got the money rolling in again. It's not much, but it's something. All right, whenever those weapons come in, we execute these two. We could interrogate them to kill them also, but there's a chance of them breaking out of an interrogation. And I'd rather not take the risk. I just want them dead. The sooner we kill them, the sooner their body bags are in the freezer. And body bags, after a certain amount of time, will dissolve. So, I think it's like a full hour or something. So, we want those dissolved as fast as possible. There's only so much room in there. If shit really gets out of hand, you're going to get a lot of body bags.
California all the way up to Alaska. The story on
Here he is.
Today is the big felony committed earlier. No one knows who's responsible yet, but everyone's got a theory. Isn't that right, Bill? Yeah. Even the penguins in Alaska got a theory, Larry. Penguins are from the South Pole, Bill. Damn it, Larry. Why do you always show me up on air?
There we go. Okay, so what we're doing here. Moving them all over to North China. Removing the valet is over. We have 5 guards coming in to get the last crime lord for this part of the game. Although we're getting some more soon. And we're sending 1 worker over just to recruit the hunter. Colonel Blackheart, the big famous game hunter, has been slowly running out of things to hunt now that the conservationists are stopping his kind of work. Fuck, really? Oh, hey. Kill you. Kill you. You know what? You need to go heal. Alright, we're good. Kane's on it. This tourist is literally witnessing murder. Okay, we're good. Alright. Okay, right. Lately, he's been hiring out his talents to anyone who can pay him, as long as there is something to shoot at the end of the day. Send the man to the depths of the Congo to cut short his latest expedition. He'll find our kind of quarry far more interesting. All right, we're hiring. We'll get 5 notoriety for it. Get in there. Get the Oriental Crime Lord. The Oriental underworld is being controlled by a very secretive individual known as Lei Ying Lo. After a lengthy period of investigation, his hideout has been discovered. Pay him a visit and convince him to come out of hiding and attend the crime boss meeting. All right. He still has no info. All right. That freezer looks insufficient. Try moving one behind the center and, try moving the center one up and put another behind it. Like that. And then another one over here. Yeah, I could do something like that, actually. It's a good idea. I don't need it right now, though. How much of a beating can your evil genius take? It's a little vague, actually. He can take a decent beating. They're not, like, super weak or anything. Capacity is still not up. Will be soon, though. There we go. So usually your henchmen pal around in groups of 2. So there's Colonel Blackheart. He's got a hell of a mustache. Not that one, the center one. Like, oh, I gotcha. Yeah, move that and then flip another one around, put it behind. Don't know why I didn't think of that before. All right, yeah, you're stealing. This is going fine, although I wish we had more intel on it. We really do need to get more control panels. It's just they're very expensive. Oops, not that. We want one right here. Yeah, 2, just like that. All right. Move those over a little. That's fine. The limited access doesn't actually matter. It's when you move an object just next to where it used to be, it thinks you're going to block off the object even though that's the one you're moving. It's a weird little eccentricity of the game. Okay. Good. They're moving that. I think it is time that we get 2 new panels in. There we go. Ordered 2 of them. Why exactly do people open fire on your genius on site despite not having any real proof of your crimes? Because you're wanted for stuff you've done in the past. You have a history of crime.
So it is your duty to apprehend the villain if you see him. The chairman demanded.
All right. Where is this guy? So another crime lord has appeared on our island. And we need to beat him up and put him in the mixer. Now, we could just psychologically weaken him. I think he's not arrived yet. There's the other guy arriving. Yeah, I think he hasn't arrived yet. Okay, we'll have to wait for him. We can just psychologically weaken him, and then once he's weakened, we can just escort him to the jail cell so we don't fight him. Or we could just send Blackheart and Kane, and they can take him out just fine. Alright, yeah, just keep hiding. Really want more capacity soon. I don't want to go making a big locker room. It's a big waste of space right about now. Don't know why they want to hang out in the fucking freezer so bad. Alright, looks like people are running in with the... Yeah, they got the control panels now. Cost a lot of money for that. Who are you? Just some infiltrator? Yep, pathetic anvil infiltrator. Okay. Oh, hey, this is the guy we need. Nikita, Russian super criminal. Oh, perfect. They're both right there. There we go. Yeah. That was easy. What do you use to stop it from crashing on all tabs? A program called Borderless Gaming. If you have the game with the widescreen patch, just put the widescreen patch on the game, make it so it's windowed, and then use Borderless Gaming. And you boot the game, and at first it'll still be windowed like with the border and everything. But give it a second, and if you've typed in, you know, your resolution and everything, give it a second, and once it's on the main menu, click around a little, and then it'll kind of snap in. Whoa, shit. An infiltrator just killed himself doing that, and some of our people. I didn't see an infiltrator got in here. Fuck. We need a new jail. God, those are expensive. Yeah, our valet's already extinguishing things. Fuck, man. Some people died. A fucking infiltrator got in here. Oh, that sucks. That was expensive stuff we lost. Those holding cells. Those are 5,000 each. Yeah. Alright, a technician will go in and repair stuff. And we already have the fire put out. Fuck. Lost a few people, too. Alright, we didn't lose many, at least. We're training those valets right back up. Alright, good. Yeah, the technician's in there. He's fixing up the damaged cabinet. The repairing in this game is so weird looking. You can see in our inner sanctum, all of our crime lords are here. It's a haunted chair confirmed. Why is there a haunted chair next to... Oh yeah, it looks weird on stream, doesn't it? Sorry, normally this is in the living room. It's just, you know, WrestleMania a couple days ago, so I had it in here so Fatima could have some more back support. In the original playthrough, didn't people keep bombing the jail? And for some reason the locker room? I don't remember them bombing the locker room. This was like 5 years ago, though. I remember them bombing the jail a lot, because if infiltrators find the jail, they'll bomb it. If they find a lot of important things, they'll bomb it. Like the reason you have the power plant so hidden is they'll bomb the power plant. And that's one of your most expensive rooms and most important rooms. So you really want that hidden away. Okay, this guy will wake up eventually. So hopefully we have him in a jail cell by then. Is this guy passed out? Yeah, he's out of endurance and passed out. He's waiting for a valet to carry him. Yeah, the valet's going to carry him to the barracks so he can go rest up. Thank God. We're finally taking care of this. Alright, go. Yeah. Good. Get another holding cell. Hit with a wrench, it'll magically fix itself. In this game, you use a weird ray gun to fix things. Alright, we're still good out here. Gonna need to do more plotting soon. If we want to find more active infamy. We're getting a little low on them. Okay, get this done quickly. So this is how you interrogate him and get him to join you. You interrogate him in the mixer, in the kitchen mixer. If you have the fan patch, it's called a human mixer to make it more obvious that you can do interrogations there. It's a very lengthy interrogation, so just be ready to waste a lot of time. But that's just the next main story mission to unlock the one after. The one after, I believe, is our island gets raided. We kill all the guys, and then then another one will join us. And then after that, we get the one from the Middle East who will pop up on the map. And I think after that, you have all of the crime lords of the world. Fairly sure someone watching your control room place a bomb in the center of it with no one noticing at some point as well. That wouldn't surprise me if that happened. Here we go. The human mixer. It's right in the groin. It's pretty brutal. Alright, we have a decently staffed place here now. That right there is really helping. All of these guys are constantly getting their attention back up. Okay, you're probably healed by now. So, you can hang out in here, probably. Just, you know, help keep it staffed. And our power production is okay. I wouldn't mind having another power generator. You probably need more power? Yeah. You can see we were both thinking the same thing. Yeah, I wouldn't mind another one. How much does it cost again? It's quite a bit. It's one of the most expensive things you can get. Yeah, 10,000. That's about, what, 66% of our money right now. I'll hold off just a little bit. We're stealing decent money from Asia right now. Could you not move the loot in the control center into the middle of the consoles? No. You're not able to. Because they need room behind their chair. See? Let's make them turn red because it's blocking their chairs. Perfect. He's joined us, so he's going to go to the room now. Okay, and we get our next main story objective once he sits down. So he's just got to walk to the inner sanctum. We're doing really well. Capacity is still the same. You gotta maintain that glorious beard. I do fix my beard constantly, especially my mustache. If you don't fix your mustache constantly, it stops cooperating. God, I wish Shen Yu's aura wasn't so small. There we go. Now we got the side guys in it as well. Hey, GGFT. All right, he's almost there. Suddenly satisfying when you run a comb through your beard. Huh. Not intentional, it's not why I do it, but nice side effect. Okay. CIA agent has gone rogue and is now the ruler of all criminal activities on an African continent. He's last seen cruising down the Nile on the vast shipment. Right, I forgot about this guy. Yeah. If you aren't notorious enough, you'll never find him. So this is the game telling you, hey, get more notoriety or he won't show up. But he's cruising down the Nile, and I believe the Nile goes south. So I think he's in North Africa. So either in the Middle East or North Africa, but I'm fairly sure he's in North Africa. He's in one of these two areas. So we're going to put you plotting. And going to send a technician here to plot as well. Will people attack the crime lords if they see them? No, weirdly enough. I believe the crime lords are actually invincible. Even if you give them a kill tag, it'll just do endurance damage. And they'll just get knocked out and wake up later. We must have really low heat in the world. Yeah. Anvil's the only one who even remotely cares about us right now. Oh, you gotta hide. We found him, though. He's right here. So we don't actually need that guy. We need to send 5 guards. International Arms Crime Lord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get a couple valets in there to cover for them as well. Nigel Ewing, ex-CIA operative who went rogue almost a decade ago, is reported to be in Tripoli. Ewing's business is gun running. He's currently believed to be in Africa with the intention of sparking civil wars just so he can sell legal weapons, persuading Ewing to put his warmongering on hold for the crime boss meeting. Okay, that was easy. Oh, shit. Almost lost some guys in there. That would have sucked. That's where most of our money's coming from right now. God, I wish these tourists would fuck off. I could probably just mark them for psychological weakening at this point. And just get them out of here. It's one annoying thing about not having a hotel. If you have a hotel, they'll all just go there instead. We're probably going to build one here at some point. Let's, do that and just build a little bit of one. Like, just have it planned out ahead of time. Right there. That. And, let's make this a bit bigger. Like that. Right there. There we go. I'm happy with that. And we'll get a decent lounge in there. Okay, it should be North African region. It's actually a Middle East region. Just barely. Okay, you guys can go back to stealing. So can you. Alright, we're doing pretty good. Why do tourists keep showing up your island just to waddle around for ages? I don't know. Alright, we've got them all out of here at least. Tourists basically do nothing in this game as far as I can tell. They're just there to be an annoyance. Gotta do more plotting in here. Although I don't think there's anything you can do in Southeast Asia until you're far enough into the plot. You don't need to get super far, just past Act 1, I think. I love how much drama is going on in the background. And Dribber is just putting picture frames for the tourists. Yeah, they can handle it. Okay, put those both as security 1 so people can just walk through. Yeah, put that right there. Do that. A little bit of dance floor. There we go. That's kind of what that will be like. Probably gonna binge this entire playthrough. I hope that you have fun. And then I do something like that. And right there, yeah. I don't need to put that there yet, though. I haven't even built this yet. But that will be my second entrance to get in and out more efficiently to this place, as well as having a place for tourists to get stuck. I used Ted yesterday. Am I cool yet? Yes, you are now officially cool. Evil Genius working as intended. Yeah. Not surprising with how much money you can earn Mah-Dry-Bread using TAD. I love TAD adverts. Are these guys ever gonna fucking arrive? What is taking them so long? We have enough people. In fact, we have all of our minions right now. That's rare. Is that picking them up? Finally. Oh no, that's just an investigator going home. God damn. Thanks, Battleizer. Oh, finally they're there. Do it. Takes you 3 whole minutes to do it. I have a little bit of heat in Smash. We'll have to be careful. Alright, I believe after this is when the invasion happens. It's really not that tough. It's quite easy. They just send workers who I think have pistols. I don't remember. They might not even have pistols. But, can kill them real easy with henchmen. Even guards will kick their ass. Really don't need 3 valets just for 3 guards. Could probably take one of them back. Or could send them elsewhere. Either of these need valets. That needs 3 valets. Oops. And 3 guards. Well, let's do there we go. They'll send in the appropriate numbers to Japan now. Sherlock gnomes. I didn't know that's a thing, but oh god. Alright. Yeah, just need the workers over there and we're good. Sweet. They're not getting quite as much money there. At least I don't think so. Yeah, this is 6 and... Oh no, they're both 6. Okay, for cash. Cool, same amount of money. Why aren't you just going home? You're outside. Useless. Loyalty is still pretty good. was just making sure. I saw a loyalty logo there, which meant someone's loyalty went down. Because it just goes down naturally. Don't repeat your first island, bringing like no money to your second island. Yeah, I forgot how much, like, you need an insane amount of money for the second island. So you start stockpiling early. Okay, less than a minute left. Good. It's just, you know, you never know when guards are going to show up and you need to ditch a long mission. That's why it's important to bring science minions to speed up missions. Less chance of getting ambushed that way. It's safer. Good. Guard training is going well for them. They're keeping their endurance and loyalty and everything up. I haven't seen the Emoji Movie, so I guess I can't judge. I have no interest in seeing the Emoji Movie, though. There we go. Get out of there, all of you.
Investigation unearthed the cache of Ewing's weapons in Tripoli, but Ewing himself has managed to escape before he could be apprehended. He was last seen boarding an uncharted flight. Destination unknown.
Here we go. Bob Barking Crane, the respected organized crime boss from East End of London, is the last of the major crime bosses. He isn't going down without a fight. Reports indicate that fighters loyal to his cause are landing on your shores very shortly. You must show him who's boss, crush his men, and bring him to heel. Alright, we're going yellow alert. Here's a fun fact, by the way. The alert noises are annoying, right? Double click it. If you click it a second time, the noise goes away, but it stays on that alert. I put on yellow alert, which means arm up. So everyone who can carry a gun is going to carry a gun. We don't have many guns, but we're going to go hold them. Barking Crane's people will start arriving by boat soon. So I just want to play it safe. Samurai Sword Swindle. The sword of a legendary samurai is currently on display in the Sapporo Museum. Even the Yakuza have nothing but respect for the blade and would not dream of desecrating it by theft. Thankfully, we are not constrained by such scruples, and the relative light security will make breaking in and corroding the sword using an acidic, oxidizing solution a simple task for even the most dunderheaded of our minions. This should prove to be a vast embarrassment to Patriot, who are charged with its protection. 5 notoriety for doing it. Alright, so we're doing that. Here's the first group of enemies. Alright, they're all marked with kill. And we'll have our guys run over there and do it, because as they kill, they get experience and we can unlock their special abilities. Every henchman has 2 abilities that they can learn. And they start with just one, which is gather minions. It just tells nearby minions to gather around them.
National Ice Service. In an effort to dispel rumors that Soviet forces are behind the shocking felony committed today, a senior member of Patriot Council flew into Tokyo to reassure the Japanese public.
I wouldn't trust the Soviet further than I could throw him. But we don't think the commies are behind this one. We suspect some sort of evil organization.
Love that accent. Alright, so we just succeeded in both of those. That was easy. Alright, so he's fighting a big group of dudes. Does he have enough? He has enough to get Psychic Terror, which is good. I'd rather he save up to get Smooth Operator first. Smooth Operator is one of the best abilities in the game. There we go. Yeah, we're kicking ass. This is easy. These guys are very weak compared to henchmen. They don't leave body bags. More will show up, though. So, Smooth Operator is you can pick one person and they will lose all of their heat. They'll forget any crimes they've seen. It's very useful. Also, while they're in the animation for it, anyone can hit them. So you can do Smooth Operator on someone, and while they're there just standing around listening to Kane for like 15 full seconds, you can have 10 people just punching them in the back of the head. It's amazing. And then as soon as they're out of the animation, they just fall over dead. It's especially useful for getting super agents off your land. Alright, we're back to stealing in Japan. Again, not getting a ton, but it's something. Capacity not up. Can't the samurai henchman guy with Maximilian... yeah, he can teleport. He does not start with it, though. No one starts with any ability other than gather minions. But he can learn Eviscerate, which is a really, really powerful single hit move. Oh, hey, the Agents of Justice are fighting and gathering heat, fighting Bark and Crane's guys. I don't like that that's getting heat on these burglars. Because they're gonna go home and I get the heat for it, and that sucks. But they're killing dudes for me, so that's cool. Yeah, these guys just fight on sight, though. It's annoying. Alright. I'll send Blackheart up there to deal with it. Where are the guys who kill intruder henchmen? There are no intruder henchmen. They're sending minions. It's slightly tempting to kill these guys, but I'd be carrying body bags a pretty long ways. Thanks for subscribing, Zoni. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Welcome to the vlog. There we go. I think there's 3 groups total that show up. So I'm just waiting for them. All right, we're still good. Like how another Evil Genius sends him in to attack you, that only happens once. Yeah, it's a little lame. He's playing patty cake with his monkey, which is how he gets his stats back up. Henchmen get their stats back up very quickly just by doing menial tasks. Like, I think it's Kane has a smoke. What does Blackheart's monkey even do? I believe he booby traps an area. No, there is one thing he does, which is like distracts a bunch of people in an area, I think, and then he can also lay traps in an area, man traps. I don't remember his abilities being particularly good. He's just really good in general. So how can you tell if it's a Prime sub? Why do people always do distinctions with Prime subs? Aren't they just the same thing as regular subs, but like, I think you get like 1 Prime sub for free or something? See ya, G-Man. Alright. Is Bark and Crane showing up yet? Oh shit, didn't even notice all these guys. There we go. He's taking care of it. Easy. Oh, his health is getting a little low, actually. Kane, get out there. You're getting ganged up on hard. Yeah, he might actually get knocked out, which is fine. Again, oh no, he actually got it. Alright, that's another crime boss done. Again, if he were to have gotten knocked out, those are just minions, not henchmen. Or sorry, not super agents. So if he got knocked out for that, he'd just wake up later completely fine. He wouldn't lose 1 of his 3 lives. Every henchman has 3 lives, and you only lose them. Which wants you to pay $25 to unlock 2 extra emotes. Yeah, it's stupid. I don't like it, but I gave you guys the option at least. I'm an affiliate, not a partner, so it's the only way I can give you more emoticons is putting them under higher paywalls. I don't like it. When I'm a partner someday and I can just have more regular emoticons, I'll just move them to the $5 tier. Alright. Better living through chemistry. We can finally get research. Awesome. So we're on to the second act of the game now. Which means new things appear. So this is the Oriental investigation. This is how we get research. We steal the research machine and we make a little laboratory in here. We have not unlocked the laboratory yet because we need to take it. There's Bob, Bark, and Crane. We make a little laboratory in there, make a fake one, put the fake one in there, let them steal it, or else we'll have a ton of heat. And is it now? I think it's after I get the research machine, people start showing up with intel that I need to interrogate. Oops. I hate that reorients my camera every time. There we go. Ugh. I wish there's a button I could hit that just reoriented it to exactly this every time. Oh yeah, I can stand on my base now. Thanks for the reminder. Just trying to get the tourists out of here. There, everyone's putting away their guns. Don't want guards walking around with rifles right now. That's an easy one I could do now. Are we good? We're good. Just people for weakening. Good, that person went home. Just making sure that no one has any heat. Again, they'll have a red ring around them if they have heat. If they have no heat at all, then they'll have that blue ring. And that means when they go home, you'll lose heat. All right, I think a cutscene happens when he sits down. I could forget. This is our evil genius showing all of the people what our plan for the game is. Not happening yet? Apparently not. Oh, nope, here it is. This is our plan. This is the other island that we move to later in the game. What does doing the non-loots active infamy do? Death ray, like that. Oh no, that's the shrink ray, or is this death ray? I don't remember. Because we do get a shrink ray at some point. So we killed Bob, Bark, and Crane for attacking us. The non-acts of infamies, non-loots acts of infamies give us a lot of notoriety, which gets us more missions, more henchmen, more threats. Oh, shit. You've got intel. You die. Yeah, you have intel as well. You don't. Okay. You know too much. Escort him to the jail. All right, cleaning things up. Yeah, more acts of more notoriety, which gives you more capacity. All right, we're good. Yeah, we're escorting him to the jail. Can't let them get out of here with heat. Having people die isn't great for your heat. Having agents never come home, but is worse if they come home with proof of your crimes. A technician deserted because of low loyalty. Our overall loyalty is pretty good, so I'm not too worried. As long as we don't get, like, mass desertions. I forget, is it now that we're able to get, like, spin doctors and stuff? I think you can kidnap a spin doctor here. So we're gonna send one technician there just to plot. Does anyone remember at what point you can start kidnapping higher quality minions? Because I think it might be once you get better chemistry unlocked. Or better living through chemistry. I'd like to make more tier 1 emotes for MDB. Unfortunately, I can only have one tier 1 emote right now. Because I'm only an affiliate. I'm only allowed one tier 1 emote. But if you want to make emotes for me, I do like your artwork. You're more than welcome to do it. I'm not gonna commission anyone to do that right now because I have lots of emotes right now on the Discord server and everything. Maybe one day I'll commission people for it. But if anyone just feels like doing fan art emotes and stuff, I'm more than happy to check them out and everything, and maybe throw them on the Discord server for the time being. Because the Discord server, I'm allowed to put as many emotes as I want on it. I don't need to, like, pay money or, like, be a high rank or anything for that. So the community do get to use them over there. It's all free over there, using emotes. But I think now's a good time to end the stream for the day, so we'll just save over the stream file. Because I need to go get working on some other things. Thank you, everybody, for coming to the stream today. I hope that you had fun. If you're watching this on YouTube, then you can check it out live next time at the Twitch TV linked in the description. You can also see the playlist linked in the description if you want to watch more of this Evil Genius series. We're going to be continuing this again next week, although not next Tuesday. I have a surprise next Tuesday. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching, and until next time, have a nice day.